Welcome to the campus of Boys Latin, where the Lakers welcome in the McDonogh Eagles. We open the MIAA season. Thanks for joining us here on Cougar.com. I'm Booker Corrigan, joined as usual by Inside Lacrosse writer Ty Sanders. Ty, two great teams with some recent history.
McDonogh has their season ended by the Boys Latin Lakers the last 3 seasons, sort of an extra incentive today against the Lakers in today's MIAA opener. BL undefeated, McDonogh 2 losses.
And
so we'll see what happens.
Let's talk about some of the guys that we're really going to see today. Tell us about the BL Lakers.
Usual suspects for BL and Colin Heacock and Shaq Stanwyck in attack. Both are having a phenomenal year. Midfield, they're loaded. Tal Bruno, Ben Pridemore, Michael Lynch, Casey Reese, you name it. Defense, Mac Pons, doesn't get much better than that.
The list goes on and on for the Lakers, as it does for McDonogh. You got Trey McGee on attack, a star in the making. He's committed to Denver. Midfield-wise, Robbie Black, a star. Britton Vallis, a star. They also have in the cage Nick Doyle. He's going to see some rubber today, but he's also got the benefit of Danny Sweeney and Alex Hurdle with the long sticks. They're the twin towers at McDonogh. We'll be right back on Cougar.com with the opening faceoff. First quarter of Cougar.com games of the week brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs. Locally grown, nationally known. They run that top prospect camp.
Lakers, Hunter Moreland. For McDonogh,
the top prospect camp is a tremendous teaching camp for rising 8th graders and 9th graders who are ready to be stars. And we are set to go. The MIAA regular season is underway with a violation. Pre-whistle violation against Hill Blaze. And ball doesn't make it in. Sweeney comes up with a loose ball for the Eagles, wrestles it a little bit, gets it over towards Doyle. Hunter Moreland taking that face-off for the Lakers. And we are underway, Ty.
Beautiful day for the opening of the MIAA. Always enjoy being at this venue.
Little bounce pass, nifty little bounce pass by goaltender Nick Doyle. And here's Sweeney. Goodness gracious, right down. Shot goal.
Goal.
I talked about him in the open. The Danimal. 1-0 Eagles. 11:24 to go.
Off the clear.
Takes the nifty bouncer from Nick Doyle and puts the Eagles up 1-0.
Long pole goal to open up the scoring. That's always a good sign. Gets your bench going.
Brian Lichtenauer.
I've always said those
Hill Blaze for the Eagles.
Long stick goals count a little bit more than one. It's a momentum boost.
I'm looking at the scoreboard book and it says 1-0.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I dig it. Hill Blaze, clean win that time, pushes it forward. Shot save Christian Knight. Blaze gets his own rebound. And now we get a good look at Robert Clark.
Both goalies with a save so far, in my opinion, probably the 2 top keepers. Well, you know, right as I say that, it's a jinx.
Britton Vallis unassisted.
Britton Vallis, hard right-hander. One of the things we're going to look for this year, Ty, is in the early college season, they talked a lot about short stick D-middies playing that cross-check defense. There's an instance right there where the BL defender did not use the cross-check, and it kind of cost them a little bit. Vallis is going to take advantage of that.
For the Lakers, Hill Blaze for the Eagles.
You absolutely hear a whole lot about in the college game book. You know, Josh Hawkins, I know, is known for that hammer of a cross-check, thwarting his opponent.
Lakers' first real possession as Fiorino D's up Colin Heacock, but Heacock says, you got to let me fly on this.
Number 10, Colin Heacock
I was talking about McDonogh's defense, and I know that BL's got a great defense. Not so far.
And I haven't been able to find anybody who's been able to stop Heacock so far this year. He has had a monster March and a monster early April.
Lichtenauer and Blaze at the X.
10:45 to go first quarter, and it's already 2-1. Although we weren't expecting a no-hitter either.
Going back to that last goal, if you do not put your stick all over Colin Heacock's hands, he will have 4, maybe 5 goals in the day. Has to be a point of emphasis.
Alex Hurdle draws the assignment of Shaq Stanwyck. Hurdle, just a junior, but already committed to Notre Dame. Go out and play for the great Jerry Byrne. Michael Lynch pushes it behind to Stanwyck. Heacock, little hitch move, shot off the post. And Stanwyck's going to get the backup. BL retains possession. Quick restart. As the crowd gathers here at J. Duncan Smith Field. Thanks so much for making CUDA.com Game of the Week part of your sports viewing. Bringing you great high school lacrosse. Pridemore right-handed. Passes to Stanwyck. Inside shot, goal. Casey Reese with a beautiful assist from Stanwyck.
Number 3, Casey Reese on the assist, Shaq Stanwyck.
And just like the day after a bad chili cook-off, we are
2-2.
knotted at deuces. 9:33 to go first quarter. First quarter
At
brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs.
Ladies for the Eagles.
The Crabs run that
9:33
great
to go
top
here in the first
prospect
quarter.
camp. I tell you, Ty, I'm amazed BL was able to come back. I thought they were going to roll over, and they went down 2 in the first 2 minutes. I thought it was over.
Not so fast, my friend, as Lake Corso would say. Nifty GB there.
Tremendous ground ball by Keegan O'Connor. Just a battle.
What a matchup we have here between Hurdle and Stanwyck. Always a tough assignment taking on a Stanwyck, and they can get shut down when it comes to goals, but they may fill up a stat sheet, in terms of a handful of assists, and he already has one.
Tal Bruno with possession. He's minded by Sweeney.
No surprise there.
T. Moyer. Eric Levin defending him. Levin, just one of those defenders who you don't want to have to play against. And it's a great attribute to have as a defender. The kid, he doesn't go away.
Plain and simple,
Yeah.
yep. Probably an underrated option.
Pick Bruno the beneficiary, but double teamed off of it. Hurdle, a little strip delicious. And here's Alex Hurdle, open field, the left-hander. And McGee able to corral the loose ball. He's minded by Pons. This isn't a bad matchup on this end either.
It's a good one too. I think our last dodge, we saw Tal Bruno dodge, a little hesitation maybe. He needs to go to the cage with more confidence. We saw McDonogh take the ball away.
Austin Frederick in at midfield, along with Trey McGee now inverting against Mac the Knife Pons, sharing it with Robbie Black. His dad, Rob Black, played at Roanoke, probably the greatest lacrosse program in the history of all of sports. Picks behind. Time and room shot. Nice save, Christian Knight on the 5-hole effort. Vallis shot that one, but Christian Knight tracked it well.
One of the hardest shots to save if you're a goalie.
Go!
Nice stop there for Knight, who's been off to a strong start so far this year, 2013. And to Cornell next year.
Little sky whammy by Shaq Stanwyck. No stranger to a good sky whammy. He has the luxury of being coached by his older brothers, Tad Stanwyck, who we all know real well, and then he has another brother, Steele, who just kind of comes and helps out a little bit, doesn't know much about the game, more of a figurehead.
I think he played MCLA ball in college.
Yep, little club
I think
ball.
I've heard of him.
Uh-oh. A very unselfish play by Colin Heacock. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to call your own number. A lot of times kids defer to the cutter.
Almost looked like a basketball fast break there, where hand it off your buddy for a layup. Probably could have gotten a goal himself.
First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs. We also want to thank BD Diagnostics for their promotional support. BD Diagnostics. For all your personal health needs, go to bd.com to learn more. Bobby Austin in now at midfield for the Eagles. Aaron Leeds playing some tough D right there. And Dewey Semth working inside. Shot, nice save, kicked out by Knight. Transition opportunity right here. McDonogh defender caught in no man's land, but able to affect the play. And now you see Trey McGee. Laying some lumber there, Trey McGee.
Hard worker there in the rod, gotta love that. Nice play there by McGee, the junior.
His dad, Richard Montgomery McGee, normally a ref, but taken today off. Frederick comes out righty shot, goal. Austin Frederick
Goal.
stinging it.
Austin Frederick with the unassisted score. 4:51 here to go in the first quarter. Eagles 3, Lakers 2.
McDonogh with that luxury of having two fantastic dodgers in the midfield, and Austin Frederick and Britton Vallis. Frederick's so good at creating separation, while Vallis may like his split dodge. Frederick will usually go with that jump shot like so. Nice play there by the Villanova-bound senior.
And Hill Blaze comes up with the win. Calls his own number.
Number 2.
And the
Hill
Eagles
Blaze,
back up
unassisted
by
off the
2.
face-off bin. 4-2
We got
Eagles.
live action.
At the X, Hunter Moreland.
McDonogh in their new black unis, wearing them well. I'm sure they're going to be using some Motive Pure Hydration
Jordy
formula.
O'Hara for the Eagles at the X.
And McDonogh sends out Jordy Alardo for the faceoff, and he scratches it out to a ground ball scrum. Sweeney makes a little play on it. And a nice play on the side by Teddy Sawyer. And here's Sweeney again, looks diagonal. Great roll dodge, Robert Clark. No shot there. Christian Knight, great awareness play right there to pick off the pass.
You can sort of see his eyes making the motions. Impressive play there.
4 minutes remaining, first quarter, 4-2 your score. McDonogh visiting Boys Latin. Booker Corrigan and Ty Zanders here on the call with you. The game of the week, viewed in all 50 states and 6 of 7 continents.
Gotta talk to your buddies, folks. Try and get those guys down in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Get them some views.
There is a fully staffed military base down there. We're gonna get viewed in Antarctica. I got a great email from the California Border Patrol. Big shout out to my man James. He loves watching CUDA. Turnover by
Pass
the
out of
Lakers.
bounds, Eagle ball to clear.
Nice shot of goaltender Nick Doyle. Played in that Under Armour underclass elite star game, and that is something that you can't ignore if you are a rising sophomore, junior, or senior. 10 regions of the country going at it, boys and girls. Get to those tryouts. Log on to UnderArmourLacrosse.com. Frederick going against Bruno, defers over to Vallis. Little swim move, shot just wide. You see Moscow lay out for that one. Wanting some hustle points. The Georgetown Prep transfer has assimilated well into this Boys Latin defense. Coach Steve Dubin does such a nice job.
Moscow, cousin of Mac Pons. Junior bound from Michigan.
And you see the great double team there by the Boys Latin defense.
Come back for him.
Who's running the box?
Lakers stay on sides. Aaron leads. Gets it over to Heacock. 1:35 seconds left first quarter. Heacock touches it in the box. Lakers down 2, and they've just played a bunch of defense. They probably want to draw this possession out just a little bit.
I think on paper, McDonogh maybe not as much depth as BL. May be a little light on offense. So BL can sort of exploit their depth. I think that'll probably come the third and fourth quarter, as it usually does.
McMahon is stripped on his way to the cage, and he's down. Refs have to let the play go, and flags fly. And now we get the stoppage with the injured player. This man up is going to be brought to you by RipNet. Log on to rip.net and learn how you can improve your goal scoring. It is a free social media platform. As I get a nod from some of the local Booker Corrigan groupies, or AKA Devin McGee's wife, who I absolutely, Jenny's awesome. She's related to Mac Pons, Jenny Pons McGee. But as I was saying, that RipNet, free social media platform, free for your iPhone or Android system. Get on to RipNet and become a better goal scorer. See what Billy Bitter, Grant Catalino, and Mark Matthews are talking about. And we're going to see BL killing off a penalty when we return. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Locally grown and nationally known. Baltimore Crabs running that great top prospect camp. And when you come in for the Crabs Crab Feast tournament, make sure you get up to Michael's Cafe on York Road. Best crab cake in Baltimore County. Vallis up top. And McDonogh looking to get everybody a touch here. Roll off 1-4-1. Back in the hands of Vallis. Little fake flip. Inside crease feed. Black handles it well, but BL defends it well. And Trey McGee's going to maintain possession here, so there will be no face-off. And you see the Boys Latin defense extending a little bit with 7 seconds left in the quarter. And I tell you, Bob Shriver and Andy Hilgartner do such a nice job with their respective teams.
That's the end of the first quarter
Great
with the
coaching
McDonogh
staffs,
Eagles leading the Lakers.
great
4-2.
lacrosse. First quarter in the books. 4-2 lead for the visiting Eagles. Great lacrosse on CUDA.com.